Okay, I couldn't put it off any longer. We're gonna go ahead and get this started, even with just a couple people here. I'm still waiting on Lee, problem being, and a couple others, and they may or may not show up, but that's okay. Either way, um, sometimes people get busy or whatever. So if you're ready in chat, uh, give me a one, and we'll get started, I guess, with the watch along. And once again, this is going to be like some of the copies have like a 30-second digital intro, even before the regular intro starts. So we'll just start right in with the classic intro. Okay, I'm going to get ready now. I'll give you a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press your play button. That classic tune. Ooh. So here we go to pick up where we last left off, with them being shipped off to the penal colony. Getting a look at some of the future crewmates. Yeah, it is dramatic music. This guy they're showing now is another Who actor crossover. I was in the Face of Evil. Some little practical model shots there. I've seen this guy in charge somewhere before, but I can't quite place it. But he's got a commanding voice. Cygnus Alpha. Make good use of their space as far as the sets and stuff. Man, it looks outdated now, but I think for the time it was pretty decent on the budgets that they had to work with and stuff. Tell this guy's just going to be a scumbag. So they're pretty much establishing right off the bat this guy's a scumbag.
Hello.
Hey.
I am so sorry I'm late. I just woke up. I was just, I overslept. I've got to stop doing these bloody late night streams. It's ridiculous.
I figured it was something like that. I said,
Yeah.
when I started it, I figured something was up. But
I know. I woke up. I was like, oh god.
That's okay. I put it off for 10 minutes or so later, but I didn't want to keep pushing it forward too long. So.
No, I understand that. No, you did the right thing. Just give me a rough timestamp.
I'll get my eyes to work. I'm coming up on 6 minutes and 20 seconds.
Is that including the CGI thing?
No. Just the regular credits. Oh wait, that might be. Oh jeez.
Just tell me what's happening on screen. That'll help.
Well, the
what's happening?
The guy in charge, the scumbag, is talking to Blake and sort of laying down the law. Blake says he understands. Good, you're learning.
Right.
And they just released him just now.
What was that?
So they just released Blake. He's just getting out of the chair.
Uh-huh.
It's 7 minutes and 20 seconds for me.
Tell me when they get to Callie and that lot. Not Callie, I mean Villa and that.
Just a couple seconds ago.
Okay.
Now she's going to go over and try to schmooze with the scumbag in charge. What's that?
Come with me, as he said there.
Oh, this stuff wouldn't fly today. They're good.
Difficult. Very comfortable.
Oh, she just slapped her.
Oh, he just slapped her, I think.
Yeah. Avon sitting around taking notes on everything. Watching everybody.
That's my man. Poor Villa. I love that.
What, he had to rely on other people?
Yeah. It's so Avon. You're a fool.
Naturally. Model.
The London, it's a clunky little thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I still like the old practical models.
What was that?
I still like the old practical models, even though they look.
Yeah, definitely. Wasn't he in Underworld? Doctor Who Underworld.
The guy on the right or left?
Obviously, he was in Face of Evil.
Yeah.
The real who's who.
The guy in charge with the deep voice I was saying earlier, I can't pull. I've seen him in something else.
Definitely, but yeah,
I can't remember what it's from.
undoubtedly in Doctor Who.
Bunch of dots. Looks like a early 80s game or something.
Hi, Alison. So I've just seen that.
Tight fit.
Very sturdy ship.
Sounds like it.
Something about watching Jenna trying to be this hard-nosed cow. she's like so middle class, it's ridiculous. That's what I love about the 70s. You got all these sort of really middle class people trying to be like, you know, bit woo. Still love it though. And Blake looks like he belongs in a grocer's. That guy's such an idiot. Oh, what can he possibly be showing me this magic trick over here for, away from all the rest of the people?
I'll watch him do it over and over and over again.
Yeah. He's straight away like not playing your games. No, he falls in love. It's like, this guy's the best. I love his body language here.
Man. Didn't know it was big enough to have that many sections.
Yeah. It's very violent in the cockpit, just not in the holding area. Oh, good old Gan.
Blink. Oh, here comes the shaving cream.
Yeah. It's having a bit of a flux. Oh, God's sake. This couldn't possibly be a distraction, could it?
Hey, wait a minute. That's some high technology there.
Oh, yeah. I could power the Death Star, that could.
Uh-oh. Peekaboo. TikTok.
I now want to know what all those symbols mean. See, it came in at the right moment. Didn't miss the Avon bits.
Punch in the stomach knocks him out every time.
Yeah, that's what I love about 70s science fiction. One blow. My favorite is the Kirk double
Captain Kirk.
fisted. Yeah.
Or the one chopped to the neck. And
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be sucked out through that tiny hole.
Yeah. The flux.
Exterminate. Help. He's been washing machine to death.
Yeah. Hit the rinse cycle.
Shit TARDIS. I like this captain. He's quite a interesting character.
Mm.
Yeah, that look.
See you, Mago. Catch it on replay.
Take care, man. Bye. That's interesting. Alison's point there about Blake's plan failure.
Yeah, but I guess he had to give it a crack.
Well, that's it. He's a reactionary, isn't he? He's a complex character. He takes a lot of risks, and it's really that sort of unravels him as the series goes on, because he starts to learn the cost of his actions. And of course, Avon's always there to remind him of that. That's why these two work so well together. You know, he's a pragmatist, and Blake's the revolutionary. You know? You just do as you're told. Oof.
Just had his thumb in his mouth.
That would hurt though. Genuinely, but I don't think it would knock you out. You'd be in pain, definitely. Like these blasters.
Hmm. Flashbang.
Do you, Blake? Do you? I wonder how much of that sort of technology in the control room is just old sound and video equipment.
When one of the earlier scenes, they had like a keyboard strapped to the wall.
Yeah. An old BBC computer. That's another thing about this series. They never pronounce each other's names the right way. They've always got different pronunciation.
Bella. Mutiny.
Mm.
Can you be more specific?
A decision he later regrets.
Just, I get to do whatever I want to do.
Yeah, within the rules, maybe. Twitter. Jenna totally likes Blake. Fair point. This is the perfect example of the dynamic between these three, actually. Love that interplay. He really is a shit. And that's where the plan falls down, because Avon has a heart. Not even has a heart. Blake has a heart. Avon, not so much.
Just let them shoot them all.
Yeah, as long as I'm all right.
Just one for good measure.
Yeah, right. That's for the boys. At least he's by the book. You need someone like that occasionally. Ooh.
Well, problematic. Captain Blocker.
Okay. So when Avon smiles, you just know there's something going on there. So makes a good point there as well. It's in Star Trek, those who took control of the computer room were threatened to cut off the life support to the rest of the ship, but Blake couldn't even do that, as would have been killing his own men too. Yeah, he's got a heart. He's got a heart. Makes him an unusual revolutionary, because most revolutionaries don't really give a shit about the people they claim to be freeing.
Ta-da! There it is.
There she is, beautiful liberator.
Now the old transfer tube. Hello, PD.
That was very sexy, wasn't it? And perhaps the most useless bloody spacesuits ever invented. I mean, what's the point of helmets with
wide open?
I mean, what is that? It's like pointless.
Little crash bar around the front.
Yeah, that'll help you breathe in space. In the vacuum.
It's a sturdy setup for out in space.
Oh yeah. Handy.
Yeah, those helmets are just like, what kind of stuff can we slap on there and
Yeah.
make it look techie or something?
That's futuristic, isn't it?
Got a few of those things on there. I don't know, PD. He probably tired himself out. We didn't tire him out. You rush into the danger. Buckle up. So yeah, Allison, thanks for stopping by. Take care.
I'm sure. Take care, Alison. Good to see you. And a PD.
Send some more guys in. Why don't you go?
Hmm?
Tell him to go.
Yeah, right. God, he's such a shit.
Making a mixtape.
Layla.
Thanks, Allison.
Mm. Violent discharges.
Discharge. There's that flux.
Terminate. High tech. Suicide vest.
Suicide dildos.
Foaming at the mouth.
Mr. Snarky.
I love how they just give them guns. It's like, yeah, how are you going to get them back off? Those spacesuits for them.
I wouldn't think it would take very much to puncture that. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe it's made of some really strong
Yes,
fabric.
yeah.
It's space agey
Yeah.
stuff. High tech.
It would have to be.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mhm.
I do love the set of the Liberator.
Oh,
The bridge.
oh, we got one person watching now. Awesome. Dum, dum, dum.
I think this is very clever, actually, what they do here. Great defense mechanism.
And Avon. I'm just tougher than you guys.
Yeah. I'm Blake, fuck you.
I'll go over now that it's safe. That's it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Spacesuit.
God damn. Can't get over those helmets. Bye. See the wire.
Yeah, satisfying.
Oh, she like that. There she goes.
Bum, 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 bum.
Da, 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 da. Love this scene.
Gant. Oh, I missed the captain's.
So look.
You still playing the credits? Ian Scoons. Roger Murray Leach. Pennant Roberts, another Doctor Who.
Well, he was in Doctor Who. Griffith Owen. His name. It doesn't say what he was in Doctor Who. Let's have a look. In Doctor Who. He was in The Power of Kroll.
Oh, okay. He was trying to sell weapons
Mm-hmm.
to the Swampies, I think.
Yes.
Okay, I know I saw him somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, that was quite a heavy Doctor Who mob, and so he was in The Power of Kroll, and then Riker was in Face of Evil, and then the other one, the younger one, was in. I'm sure he was in Underworld.
So another good episode. Not a lot of setting up the dynamics between all the characters. Some really good dialogue and interplay between them.
Yeah, I see this as a bit of a trilogy. The second part of a trilogy, isn't it? Because you've got the first one, which in its own could be a standalone thing. It's an interesting story by itself. Then this is like the second part of that, and I think really the following episode is the sort of the trilogy of the story of the Liberator, and then everything else sort of becomes the episodic series that we see. But I think as a story in its own thing, this triptych, if you like, is almost a complete thing in itself.
Then you got the Riker, the baddie guy. He was pretty good for a guy you like to hate.
Yeah, well, he was an arsehole in Face of Evil as well, wasn't he?
Yeah. And you had the captain who's sort of like on the bad side, but got a good heart down.
Yeah, he's kind of like the by the book type, but he's clearly near the end of his career, and he's kind of like, this is the last thing he bloody needed. But he's a bit. He lets Riker sort of run, roughshod over him somewhat, doesn't he?
Yeah. Again, probably because, like you said, he's winding his career down.
Yeah, he's just winding down, and
He
it's
just
like,
wants
yeah,
to get
just want to get
over.
through this. Yeah, just get through this last drop, and then oh no, my record's screwed. So it's like, well, that's that then, really, isn't it?
So
last thing you bloody need.
I give this a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm pretty good there on that. I think the first 3 stories are really, really good, on their own, as I say. And I think it's a very strong opener. I really do like how it sets things up. I love the introduction of Avon, who, apart from, I won't spoil it. But I mean, it's like the only thing that stops the first story being a 10 for me is, really Avon just not really being there. Because Avon for me is my favorite character. And it's always a joy to see him on the screen because he never fails. Like he just has to look at somebody, and you're just like, you're on board with whatever he's thinking. He has the best lines. He knew that when he went to go for the role, he had to dress, and he decided to dress in something that was suitably sciencey or something. And when he got given the part, well, he got given the script, and he said he read the first story, which is obviously Way Home. He's like, I'm not even in this, so he was worried. Then he read the second script, this one, and he's like, I want to do this role, because he immediately saw that he had the best lines. And thank God he accepted, because wow, what a character, absolutely one of my all-time favorite characters. For me, he's right up there with Tom Baker as the Doctor. That's how strongly I feel about him.
He's a Avon 7 later on.
Yeah, or Avon's 5, as some like to call it. Captain Cockney. But yeah, I mean, he's such a joy. I love, in that computer control room of the London, you had that 3-way kind of interaction between Jenna, Avon, and Blake, and you really got to see the dynamic between those 3, and Villa as well, and Gan, to a much lesser extent, because they're not really setting them up as much, because they're kind of, even though they're a major part of the crew, it's really sort of at the start, it's Jenna, Blake, and Avon, that are set up pretty well.
Jenna's always trying to be like the in between the Blake.
She's
and
a mediator.
Yeah. Sort of.
But you can see she's got a thing for Blake, right? That's there's definitely some hanky panky going on in the Liberator, I reckon, but it's never really explicit, is it? It's always sort of implied.
But criminal wise, she kind of like identifies with Avon, but it seems like as far as
she's a dreamer as well, so she's clearly had that sort of knocked out of her, but Avon sort of given her a bit of a spark to believe in something again. But Avon's not having any of it. But I think that's what makes his character development very interesting as we go along. It takes a long time for Avon to sort of come around until he finds himself having to, really.
Yeah, if you stick with it, you'll see a difference over time.
Yeah. No, I introduced this to a friend of ours who's been watching it with me, Jack, and I really like series 2. but he didn't really catch on with that one. But like series 3, he's really digging it. So I think because I don't think he liked Blake's character, and I think that's a sticking point for a lot of people. Actually, I think so. It's not the first time I've heard this, but with I won't spoil it, but with Avon, I think because he's such a compelling character, sort of in series 3, he gets a much more prominent position in the crew. So he sort of evolves into a much more present position, and it's fascinating to watch because the dynamic is so different. But yeah, I won't say too much on that. But it's you know, his character just is, I don't know, just the most compelling because he just really he does things in a way that you just don't expect. You know, you never quite fully know where you stand with him, and that never really changes at all. But like everything else does, it's a joy to watch. I absolutely love that.
Well, I think we're said everything we need to say about this one. Glad that you got to pop in.
Yeah. Yeah. I've really got to knock these bloody streams on the head because I've got so much work I need to be doing here, and it's just like, you know.
I was going to wrap this up so we get a little time. I don't know if you're going to be on the Classic Who coming, but give you time to go get something to eat and decompress. And
yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. But yeah, no, I mean it's a joy as always to watch Blake 7, and you know, I really want people to be enthused in the same way that we are, and to get something from it. And
well, I'm glad you got to be here.
Yeah,
I was starting to dread I have to do this the whole thing by myself.
No, as soon as I just jumped like out and got on as quickly as I could. So apologies for that.
No problem.
I couldn't miss it. Not gonna happen.
But I'm gonna call it here, wrap it up, and thanks to everybody who was in the chat. PD, Mega, Allison, and hope everybody, you know, who gets a chance to watch it later enjoys it like we do.
Yes. Yeah, you really should.
See you, everybody. Take it easy.
Bye.